Welcome to Adventure Dad. Today is March 10th, 2022. As of this morning, it's about 7:15 right now. As of this morning, I have 8 days to finish the trailer. It's still, as you saw it in the last video, I'm getting ready to cut cabinets. Well, I'm in accounting land right now, so I'm doing a bunch of accounting, trying to take care of some stuff, which is taking up a bunch of time. But other than that, I'm getting ready to cut a couple of cabinets. I'm using my CNC to cut cabinets. One of the really important things for me on this trailer is weight. So I initially played with a bunch of half-inch designs, cabinet designs out of half-inch, and I just didn't like them. And so then I started mixing 3/4 and half-inch, and I wasn't getting a whole lot of weight savings with the half-inch material. So I decided to use mostly 3/4. The main reason for that is it just holds a screw so much better. You know, by the time we get our cabinets fixed to the wall and the floor, they have a lot of rigidity from the trailer. So, you know, they might be loose on the ground, but once we get them in the trailer, get them next to each other, they're fine. However, I found that I was having to mix in a lot of 3/4 inch and spacers in order to hold a screw for, you know, a drawer slide that's supposed to hold 150 pounds. And half-inch is, you know, just not real good at that. Also, it's just so much faster to work with 3/4, getting a screw in when you're going into the plies on an end grain. And so I decided to use 3/4. I've also decided to use birch. Well, let's just say plywood. I could have used MDF or a prefinished, but I like the look of plywood and it's light. MDF is heavy. Okay, so here are 4 wall-hung cabinets I made. These are the basis for my trailer designs. This is the first thing I ever made on my CNC right here. I'm a dingling. I made it out of a $150 sheet of plywood, but this is my first cabinet. So this is Premcore Plus prefinished. It is all 3/4. 3/4 inch construction, very minimal bracing, just a real simple cabinet. It is 34.4 pounds. This is all sandy ply, half-inch sandy ply, so quite a bit cheaper. Didn't like working with this, so it doesn't hold a screw real well. This is all half-inch with braces added, 28 pounds. And then I started mixing them up over here, so this is mostly 3/4 with half-inch sides, 37.8. Now this is not, over here, the first cabinet was Premcore Plus, sandy ply. This is the Baltic Birch I can't get from Home Depot anymore. So 37.8 pounds with half-inch sides. Everything else is 3/4. And then this is the last cabinet I made over here. I made this about a month ago, and it's a mixture of 3/4 and half-inch. Once again, it's that Home Depot Baltic Birch, and I think this one measured about 34 pounds. So 34 pounds mixing it up. I didn't write it down, but 34 pounds mixing it up with cheaper wood, or 35 going all out of the expensive Baltic Birch. I'm still trying to figure out exactly which I'm going to make all my cabinets out of. I think I'm going to mix it up just due to availability and what I have on hand. So this video is just a real quick video running through plywood weights. So I'm going to show you how I weigh the plywood, and then I'm going to show you I have a little chart here. Since I'm using a CNC, I have a little chart. There's a lot of important information such as actual thickness, caliper thickness, and actual dimensional size of the material. But here, I'll just show you how I'm doing it. So, and a lot of it started because this is a Cascade Forest Products birch from Washington. I really like this birch. It's from Home Depot. I think it's $78. I went through a lot of this, really enjoyed working with it. It is gone, 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 gone. So this is all I have left of this piece right here. And so I had to kind of go through my pile and buy more stuff. And I'll show you how I've been measuring. So what I have is I have this little scale right here. Here's my non-scientific method for weighing sheet goods. Actually, this is how I'm weighing everything that goes into the trailer. This is my first scale I've ever owned. It's a 500-pound scale. So the first thing I do is start the day. All right, so as I stand here today, I'm 233. So I write that down. Got to get your tare weight. 233. And this is a sheet of pre-finished Baltic Birch from my local lumber supplier. When I order Baltic Birch from them, you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes it's Premcore Plus, which I really like, and other times it's this 5-ply heavy thing. So, ooh, that is heavy. There we go. Okay. So 233. I have to wait for my scale to clear. 303.8. So just over 70 pounds. So this board here is 70 pounds. So I'll post the chart up here. If you look at this, you know, there's not a lot of weight difference, but I don't want to be at the heavy end of the scale. Now to be on the lighter end of the scale, you're talking about Premcore Plus. So this is really what I like to work with, but this is super expensive. This is Premcore Plus. Prefinished Baltic Birch. Comes from a local hardwood supplier. Really nice stuff. Holds a screw and it's surprisingly light. So this is 51.5 pounds. This is a partial sheet, but a full sheet of this is 50 pounds. So we're saving about 20 pounds a sheet over the alternative from the same source. So this Home Depot white birch listed in here. They just brought it in. And let's see here. It is this right here. These two bottom ones. So you can see kind of this burnt edge, nice small ply. This is the Home Depot Baltic Birch they have available right now. I think this is $80 a sheet unfinished, $90 a sheet finished. Just so you know, this is $1,100 in plywood right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sheets. Now this is almost twice as much as the alternative. I'm saving it for parts where I really am concerned about strength and weight, like big cabinets. So I might use this for my countertops. I might use it for my fridge box up front because that's a really big cabinet. And this would give me a little bit of weight. Otherwise, I'm going to probably use the Home Depot pre-finished stuff. So I'm going to keep this list going. This is pretty important for me with what I'm doing, especially with the CNC and the trailers. It's also really important because of availability. And as you can see, I've been spending a lot of money on plywood, and I have an absolute mixture here. Just based on what's available today. My favorite plywood is no longer available at all as of last week. So that's a big change of plans. I'm going to keep updating this list. Please feel free to ask any questions down in the comments section.